Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber, episode number 111. As you can see before your very eyes, I've got a new GEC. I'm new knife goofing. So I want to show it to you. It's pretty cool. Really never thought that I'd get one of these because I always thought it was a little too big. But here lately, the more I look at them, the more I was kind of wanting one. And I was jonesing for it. So I went ahead, and this one was available at a really good deal. I did a trade for it. And I went ahead and got it. Let me go ahead and show it to you. So what you're looking at right here is a GEC, Great Eastern Cutlery, 21. This is a BUSTER. Sorry for the lighting. This is an orange Delrin 2151-24. So it's brand new. They just came out with them like weeks ago. And pretty tickled with it. They do have a lockback version. This is the actual slip joint version. Let's take a look around it. I did use it today. I carried it in my pocket, no slip. Just dropped it down in the pocket. I added this lanyard to it. It's a little leather lanyard. Nothing fancy, no beads or nothing. Just to kind of snag it out of your pocket. This one has the Skinner blade with the BUSTER etch on it. You see that bull? I kind of like that etch. I'm not all about etches very much, but this one doesn't seem to bother me that much. It's got a little bit of patina on it from what I cut today. Nothing big. I cut paper and cardboard and tape and an apple. I think the apple done most of the damage on them teeners right there. I did sharpen it. You can see just a little tad bit of, maybe you can't, right here, you see right there on the blade, where it's kind of light glinting right by my thumb. It's got a little bit of blade wrap right there. It's hitting down, let me get my flashlight. It's hitting down in there by that lanyard pin. You might be able to see the black right there, right on that little corner. It's kind of smacking that just a little bit. But not a big deal. It's not very much, and I'm pretty sure it'll sharpen out, probably with the neck sharpening. It does have a screaming edge on it. Very screaming edge. Now, I don't know what it came from factory. Like I said, I did trade for this. So that filler must have sharpened it a little bit too, trying to get that blade wrap out. I just kind of touched it up. But this is a hefty one. Look, feels my hand. But I love the orange Delrin. Love it. So let's go over, I guess, first off, before we do anything, let's do a size comparison. Because a lot of people don't realize how big this is. And they either think it's really, really big, or they don't, or they kind of underestimate how big it is. So I brought my case sod buster. This is a full size, just to kind of show you a comparison. This is a full size sod buster. This is 1965 to 69. And this one is just about, well, you can't tell because it's forward, but the case is about maybe a 1/4 inch longer. Yeah, about a 1/4 inch longer. So this way though, on the handle, you can tell the butt end of it has a little bit more handle. Has a little bit more, you know, more for your palm there. Actually, the whole handle does. It's a little thicker, a little taller. The blades, let's look at this. Really close to the same thing. You've got, I think, a little bit more thickness in that case. But, and they feel a little different too. This case handle is kind of rounded off. See that? and the GEC is a little more squared up. It's still, you know, it's rounded off, but just not as much. It's just a little more boxy. So all steel construction. This is a, you know, steel liners, and look at that, man. Just like GEC always does. No gaps. Clean. Almost looks like one piece of metal, and that's 3 pieces of metal sandwiched. It's 2 liners and a back spring. Sweet. Also has the stainless. I don't know if that's stainless or not, but it is metal. Has the pivot right there, the F&F USA. See? And your tang stamp, a little dirty, says GEC CAR, standing for carbon, and then your model number. It's got a nice swedge on it. You see how it kind of starts like way back here. Nice swedge on it. Check it out. That looks tough. I love the way this thing looks. Looks aggressive. Man, look at the patina on that thing. Brand new. I can't wait to actually use it a lot and see what it starts looking like. One of the reasons I wanted the Delrin is because it's just so tough. I mean, you could probably yeet this thing right across the yard and, you know, no worries. And it's just, it looks so good. It is a little slick. I mean, but you're probably not going to have no problems with it as far as grip goes. It's light for its size. I love the lanyard hole. Like the case does not have the lanyard hole. Just kind of has this point right here. I love this case too. My lawn sword. Let's look at the 71. The 71 is the same knife pretty much, just downsized. Now, you see the blade wrap on that one right there. A lot of these come with blade wrap, not all of them, but here's the size comparison on these two. I don't have a measuring stick, and I don't have one of them fancy weighing doodads. But to me, this feels like okay. Not very heavy for how big it is, like I said. And I love that you can tie a lanyard to that thing. It has half stops. Let's see if I can do it on camera. And snappy. The pull, I would say, is a little lighter on these than that 71. I would say that's probably about 5.5. And on the back side, open it up, that's probably about a 6. Listen. So it's right there. I mean, it's not going to break your nail. And I know a lot of these, I've actually handled 1 or 2 of them, and they used to have pretty dang hard pulls on them, like almost breaking your nails. This one you could pinch open. Let me show you. Just grab it right there, pinch it open. You don't need to stick your nail in there, and that's a good thing. This is a good looking knife. Let me get a drink of the Lord's drink here. So I was kind of hoping this thing would come in the mail before I done that Saudi Sunday, because this could have been in that video, but I think it kind of deserves its own video. What you think? Nice blade. Really, really thin behind the edge. Goodness. And I don't have them caliper beep boop beep boop 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 things, but there's the edge I put on it. Light is terrible in here. Very sharp. And I don't have my tripod. This is just kind of sitting wonky. So sorry about that, y'all. This was impromptu. Just figured I'd turn the camera on and get her done. What you think about the orange door? What do you think about the size of this thing? I'm glad I got this one instead of the lockback. To me, this one has no play. And I figured I was chancing it getting the lockback, getting a little bit of play in that blade, because GEC is kind of notorious for that. Now, I know there's some that don't have no play, but not all of them. I just didn't want to chance it. The centering on this thing, let's check it out, is a strike right down the middle. Nolan Ryan threw that pitch. Nice. Very nice. There's literally nothing wrong with this except that blade wrap, and this tiny bit of blade wrap. It has that's brass right there. Yeah, brass pin here and a brass lanyard hole. Very good looking. If you drop this in the woods, I think you'll find it. So sorry about the fingerprints. Since you're here, go ahead and don't forget, leave me a like, a comment, share this video. Also, subscribe. It's that little red button down there. And comment. Tell me what you think about this knife. Tell me if you like this one or lockback better. Also, do you like this one or the 71 better? I like them both. All right. I'm going to let y'all go. Don't forget to tell your mom and them, your friends, your neighbors, your crush, your barber about Richter knives. It's Richter. Out.